everyone! Good morrow! How are we all doing today on this fine, lovely Thursday? We are back from ads. Let's see here. Oh! Let's see. Okay. So, we're gonna be doing some coloring today. Thank you, Dress, for getting first. Thank you, Lana, for getting second. And thank you, Shantae, for getting third. I appreciate that. And thank you to all that have redeemed their daily Joust tokens. But we're gonna be doing some coloring today to some lo-fi music. Let me know if the music is too loud. I can turn it down. Because I don't know if you can hear me over the music. In fact... Ah! Ziggy! Fuck you, you're British now. God damn it. Alright, let me get the timer started. Goodness. Of course, we're going to start with chaos this morning. Alright. The timer has been set. Oh, I set it twice. 1 second. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Timer is right here, as you can see, and I won't... That's actually a pretty decent British accent. No, it's horrible. Shut up. It's horrible. It's bloody awful. But how is everyone's Thursday going? I hope it's off to a good start. Let's see. What color do I want to do this? For his hat. Oh dear, what did I do? As previously stated, my good fellow. Miserable has oh no, no, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. I hope your day gets better. Now that I'm talking in a very shitty British accent. But I thought we'd do some coloring today. I hope everyone's brought their juice boxes. And, extra fluffy blankets. Because it's going to be a very cozy afternoon. Oh, da, 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 da. I, may or may not, see about doing some IRL streams while I'm away. I will be pet sitting next week, which means I will not have my regular computer. Which means I will have to, use my phone or my very, very, very bad laptop, which I call my crap top, to do streams. Its graphics card is out of date, so unfortunately I cannot play games. However, that does not mean that I can't do coloring streams. I will have to bring my webcam with me because the one that's equipped with it will not angle properly. So there may be a few coloring streams, maybe some just chatting in the works, but don't expect too much from me in the next coming week or so. But yes, I have been having a very lovely week so far. I think it's one of the best weeks I've had in a while. And I get to share it all with you, which is very lovely. I will say, being a part of a community has done so much for me these past couple of, like, weeks or so of just having fun, hanging out, and goofing off. It's good to, get out every once in a while, but I do love hanging with my folks. And I hope you all feel the same. Like, I genuinely care about each and every one of you that comes by, even if you're just lurking or getting out of work or you know the sort. I really appreciate it. Because it means so much to me just that you took your time out of your day to come see little old me, of all people. Silence, phone! Stop ringing! But I am expecting to do at least 4 to 5 pages today. And if we don't, that's fine. But I would like to get at least a few pages done today. We started off with our Whimsical Gnomes book, which is one of my favorites because there's a running joke in my family that it's kind of like an inside joke, but we have an ice maker at our house that is like super loud, and it makes what can be equated to mining noises, where like it sounds like someone's hitting ice with a pick. And we've nicknamed our little ice maker Bjorn because it's a snow elf that lives inside our fridge. But his name is Bjorn. And I always associate him looking like a gnome, but my dad's convinced he's a snow elf. So I just sort of let him have his fun, but I always consider Bjorn to be like a little elf. Well, not elf, but like a gnome that just, really likes, making ice for our family. I've drawn pictures of him in the past, but I can't really do him justice. I hope one day I can, like, get it commissioned. That'd be really nice. But for the time being, any gnome I see, I'm like, look, it's Bjorn! And he's, like, a very charming lad. Like, he has a wife, I think I'm not sure if it's his girlfriend or his wife, but we've nicknamed her Gretchen, and she's, like, always, like, a super supportive partner, so I don't know the law per se about what her position is, if she has any, like, if she's uh someone that just helps, or like if she's a seamstress. I'm not entirely sure, but I kind of would like the idea of her, like, crafting or knitting Bjorn his work clothes. That'd be cute, like little socks or something. I think that would be really cute. And she's just like a super proud, like, wife. Not necessarily just because of his line of work, but because she's like a super awesome seamstress. I kind of want to at some point, and I'm thinking with next month's check to get commissioned like a little, you know how like people have, you know how people have like pets or whatever, like pets in like the bottom area where like the interactive and they can like do things. I want to get one that's like a gnome or something, or like a wizard, specifically for stream, because I think that'd be really cool. Alright, we're going to... Where's the yellow? I'm using my other set of markers, because a lot of the ones in the current set that I have, which is in this bag right here, are drying out, and I do not think I will be getting this set again, because it is awful. I have had so many markers dry up within like a week of usage. Oh, jeez. Alright, timer is done. So I do not have to talk in a British accent anymore. Thank you, Ziggy, for redeeming that. I appreciate it. But my current set of markers that I use are the Ohuhu brand, which is like phenomenal. Like, it's very top quality. But the other set that I got was like an Amazon recommended set, and I was not happy with the quality. It was like really bad. Um, I had some markers that like lasted me like 3 days, others that would like last me not even a day of usage. So I've been told that Amazon recommended is like an algorithm. It's not actually recommended by the company. So most likely what I'm gonna do is just splurge and get more of the Ohuhu markers, because a lot of mine are currently drying out and I need more colors. What's this one look like? I forget. Oh, that's perfect. I like that. Welcome in, Lainey. I think it's Lainey, right? Lainey? Ooh, yes, we're coloring. Today is one of those peaceful, we just color streams. But, yes, Lainey. Okay, perfect. Okay, because I know a lot of people that have similar names, and it's just like, it's sometimes difficult to tell which one, how to pronounce it. Because we got Lana, then we got Cozy Laney, I think is her name. I forget. I think no, Laney Girl. I forget is her name. And then we got you. So I just want to make sure that I'm pronouncing it properly. I missed like the tail end of your stream, but I hope it went well yesterday. I need to get better lighting in here because I feel like the only light that I really have is my overhead. I'm thinking of getting a desk lamp. It did. The baby woke up, so it. Oh no, not the baby! Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, at least you got to stream some. Like, it wasn't like a total waste. My nose is running from the noodles I just had. So if you hear me sniffling, that's why. Alright, let's see if I can find a brown that'll work with this. True, and she woke up happy, so I couldn't complain too much. Oh, that's good. I'm glad she didn't wake up in a tantrum. Because that would have sucked. We're coloring a sunflower right now. But you just missed the low drop of Bjorn, which is my refrigerator's ice elf. Because I was talking about my coloring book and how this is my favorite coloring book because it's all gnomes. Hi, Ariel. Welcome in. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you for showing Green Bean. But Bjorn is the ice elf that lives in our fridge that like is basically the person that makes our ice in our ice maker. It's a little thing my dad came up with. And I always associated him looking like a gnome more than like an actual elf. So that's why I prefer him looking I prefer like seeing him as like a gnome because it's like a lot easier to find gnomes than it is elves. Good morning, Arthur. Happy Thursday. Gonna be lurky and doing therapy. Oh, I hope therapy goes well. Have have fun at therapy and get lots of stuff done. But I have like a drawing of him somewhere that I did a while back. I think I just recently moved it to where my sketchbooks are, so I'll have to pull it out at some point. That is 100% something a dad would come up with. I love it. Yeah, I know. He's very creative when he wants to be. He's also very silly. He likes making a lot of fart jokes and like corny humor like that like a 2-year-old would laugh at. I love my dad. He's such a good dad. I just wish sometimes he would like, understand that we don't always want to hear like the corny humor cuz like he has a hard time understanding the idea of like we don't always want to hear it. But he's a good dad. He loves his kids. He's actually at work today. He's at his new job, and I'm so excited for him. Because he was not doing too hot at his other job. He was just like super stressed all the time, and I felt so bad for him. But now he loves his new job. So I take that as a sign of the universe loves us right now. So oh, Dad, I hope this new job sees. I know, I hope so too, because like he really deserves it. He's been working his ass off for all of us so that we don't have to like necessarily work too much to keep like the bills and the house and stuff. He sacrifices so much for us and I really appreciate him. Oops, I put that as the wrong color. I want to get him something for Christmas, but I'm not sure what he would like. I've never really observed my dad enough to know what he likes. And that can kind of be hard on me when I'm trying to like find him stuff for like his birthday or just in general for like gifts and stuff. I think the thing though too is like he doesn't want much either. So it's just like it's hard when it's someone that doesn't he just prefers like me spending time with him more than anything. Which is respectable, but still it's like I want to get you something meaningful. Not that my time isn't meaningful, but I want to get him something that like shows how much I appreciate him for all that he does, you know? And I know not like money doesn't always like mean that like, hey, I spent money on you. This is how much I care about you, but you know, I just want him to know he's loved and appreciated. I'm so excited cuz I'm going to be getting bit badges made for my channel um by a dear friend of mine. I'm commissioning them, but uh I'm not going to reveal too much quite yet, but just know that there's big plans for it. Not terribly big plans, but plans nonetheless. I think you're going to like the designs. That way you don't, you know, have those like boring default ones that Twitch gives you. Speaking as a parent, literally any gift that you put meaning and thought into is going to mean the world. That may or may not help you at all, but may ease some stress of picking the right thing. Yeah, I know. He really appreciates just like any like small thing, like even if it's just like me keeping my room clean or um just taking out the garbage or something. Like he appreciates anything that I do. Because he's getting to that age where it's like his bones don't work the same anymore. His muscles are like constantly. It's just, it's unfortunate. And I hope he can get some relief soon. Because, like, ideally, I'd like him to have like a good rest of his life that he has. And not be in pain all the time. Because he pops like ibuprofen like it's candy pretty much type of pain. And I just want him to not be suffering. I really need to get new markers because these ones are just not good. They have like barely any ink in them. I've always wondered what it's like to be a parent, but then I'm like, I don't think my autism would allow me the grace of being a parent. I think I would hate it very much because I wouldn't have any like downtime to myself. I wouldn't be able to like recover my social battery. I'd be like super wired all the time and just I need that personal space. Cuz it's my way of like recovering my ability to like function as a human being. And I feel like I wouldn't like it as much as like I feel like I'd be one of those people, and I feel bad saying this, that would like the idea of kids but not really be a good parent because I'd be kind of treating them not necessarily as an accessory, but like the idea that like once they grow up they're like a pain in the butt type of deal. Like, I know I'm a good person and, like, I can take care of people, but if I can barely take care of myself, I should not be a parent. Which is why I respectfully am like, I can't have kids. Like, I'm not. I am not suitable for that role. Like if people I think like at most I'd be willing to adopt because like I'd rather a kid have a roof over their head than like be forced to kind of like live in a like a shelter or whatever. But outside of that, I wouldn't be able to. I don't think I'd be able to do it unless I had someone else to help. I feel kind of bad too, though, because like my dad always wanted to like have grandkids, but we just, me and my sister, we're not like at the point where it's like we want kids. So he's probably not gonna have any grandkids, which is unfortunate. But it's better we take care of ourselves mentally than force ourselves to have something we don't want. I understand that. My mom is in a similar boat. Obviously, I only know so much, but he is so lucky to have you as his child with as loving as you speak of him. Yes, I know he's super happy to like have me as his kid. Like, I don't think he would do it any other way. Like, he loves us very dearly. Kids aren't for everyone, that's for sure. Yeah. Exactly. You have to take care of you and do what's best for you. Exactly. Exactly. I think this one's dead, so we're not going to use that one. I'm kind of sad because, like, all of these markers, I literally just got these, like, a couple weeks ago, and they're already starting to just, like, fade. And I haven't had them that long. Or they're, like, just no ink in them. I'm definitely just gonna bite the bullet and get the Ohuhu markers next time. I know they're more expensive, but at least it's a trusted brand. And not like these cheap knockoffs that try to say that they're like Ohuhu and better, but I'm going quiet for just a few minutes. My little one is sick today, so I'm making her some medicine. Oh, that's fine. Please take care of your kid. I don't want them coughing and gagging. I want them to be happy and healthy. I'm gonna go with this one. I hate that this doesn't have the brush side. I have the fine point on these ones. Got pink shoes. Alright. Do I have any brown that isn't like dying? That's a dying pen. I could try this one. Let's see what this one looks like. That's not brown. Could try this color. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. What's everyone's plans today, if any? We just chilling today? I know it's just a Thursday, but I do have a potential trip coming up that I'm very excited about. It'll be the first time I've been back to that state in a while. But we're gonna be going on a train ride, potentially. I'm not sure when. It's probably not gonna be till December. Which will be cool, because then I get to see all the, like, Christmas trees and the Christmas decorations they put there. Which has been an absolute dream of mine since, like, childhood. If there's anything that I would love to someday do is go see the Macy's Day Parade for, like, Thanksgiving. That parade always, hey, what's up, Half? Welcome in. I want to see go live to the Macy's Day Parade has always been my dream, because I used to watch it all the time on the TV, and I'd be like, man, I wish I could be there. Of course, it's a little difficult to get up there, and I'm sure my tism would kick in, but I've always wanted to go nonetheless. Alright, let's see. We'll go with this color. You know what? Let's get some shoutouts going here in a minute. We got some lovely, lovely people here. Got the ever so lovely Lana Bug. We got the ever so lovely Drusk. And we got Ladybug.
Oh, thank
and
you.
The ever so lovely Half. If you are not following these lovely, lovely individuals, I encourage you to follow them.
Thank you.
It is not mandatory, but it's a free action, and it just shows your support to people that deserve it. You're welcome, Half, of course. I always love supporting people. I'm very much a person that's like always in other people's streams and just being that hype man type mentality. And if you didn't know, the max amount of people you can follow on Twitch is like 2,000 people, so it's literally just a free action that you can do to help people. It costs you nothing. Let's see. Let's do this orange. Oop, wrong bin. this red. Here's my terracotta. Actually, do I want this brown or where's my potato brown? There's terracotta. That's not it. Where is potato brown? There it is. I found it. Okay. I should still have some ink left in this one. I'm gonna need to do this in the terracotta because this one's running out. Definitely gonna have to get some replacements. I know it's gonna cost quite a bit, but it'll definitely be worth the quality. Ugh. Let's get this other tree colored over here. If you guys have any like requests for like what lo-fi music we can listen to, please let me know. Because I'm just doing my basic medieval right now. Shut up, phone. There we go. Oh, no. Um, Alright, let's see. Ah! Marker on my fist, or my palm. I always like doing before and afters of these because it just shows you how crazy your like creative muse went. On this screen. Oh, I just realized. Listen. No, come on. There we go. And now the question is, what color do we do the sky? Because most of my blue markers are dying. We can do sky blue, I guess. Yeah. It's been good so far. Welcome in, Stars. How you doing, brother? What up, what up, what up? I hope you're safe from that thing you were doing. Gotta send pictures. Gotta see how bad the crash out was. Thank you for redeeming your daily drowse token. I really need to get a sound for the daily joust. Oh geez, what the? For entertainment purposes only. Alright, Scars, what deck? We got the Greek myth and the King Arthur. Give me a second to finish this part of the sky. Thank you for the follow. My followers are anonymous. Feel free to introduce yourself at any time, but it is not mandatory. King Arthur today. Gotcha. Give me a second here. Where did I put him? There it is. We got this lovely, lovely Oracle deck. I got this in Salem, Massachusetts, direct from the source of tarot. It is my all-time, one of my favorite decks. It is also the most expensive deck I have owned. Give me a minute here to put this to the side. We open the box. Hello, Bowser! Welcome in! How is the lovely, lovely Shauna? Oh, I never said this. Well, I'll wait until after this reading. But the way this deck works isn't like a traditional tarot deck where it's just like the 3-card reading. This one, you choose from, hang on. You choose, give me a second, I gotta make sure that's all that. You choose what is called a champion card, which are all of the face cards, as you can see here. And then you get to choose from these path cards, at random, obviously, but depending on what path you take is where you go in the map of Camelot. And then you have what is called a challenger card, which is the person that goes against your champion card. The only problem with the challenger card is your reading is in the form of a question. So it's not really gonna tell you like, hey, this is what is like, it's not like a traditional tarot deck. So you won't really know like what it's getting after, which is why it's so hard to use this one for me. But I like challenging myself, so I also hate myself. No, I'm kidding. But, let me open up the map, because that will, I mean, you won't be able to see it on camera, because I have a bunch of shit on my desk. But, let me just, come on. Unfold, please. This is how it's huge, like, it's huge. I won't be using this for the reading or whatever, but because I know what direction the path cards go. I also post all results on my Discord, and if you aren't in the Discord, we would love to have you. It is not mandatory to join, but there is my Discord link. I have a channel where I specifically post everyone's results, just if they ever want to go back on them. So let me get started with picking the champion card. And I will choose, let me first shuffle these. They don't really have any like meaning if they're like reversed or whatever, but that I've found anyway, but don't worry if they're like not in alignment. Alright. Let's start with, I'm gonna go with this one. Alright, and then from the path cards, there are a total of like 9 paths, I believe. I'm gonna choose this one. And then we choose your challenger card. We'll go with this one. Alright. So we will see what your champion card is. You have this guy. His name is Amagans. Amangons. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I forget where he's from. I will pull up his entry. Oh, we got ads coming up here in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna snooze those because I want to get through this. His aspect is power hungry. His qualities are negativity, greed, destructiveness, power, insecurity, and deceit. As your ads, what are those? Shut up, guys. He is a powerful king set to rule over a kingdom called Grandland sometime before Arthur. He sought the Grail for his own ends in order to gain greater power. He stole a golden cup guarded by the maidens of the wells and allowed his men to... We're gonna not say that word. The maidens. The children born from this terrible event became wanderers in the lands adventurous. They were discovered and restored to the world by Arthur's knights and subsequently became guardians of the Grail. But that's basically who he is. As your champion, though my way is often dark, I will guide you to find the light within your own darkness. No person is without negative thoughts, and these may hinder you on your journey. Where better to turn than to one who has known the torments of desire and sought power by any means? If there is any aspect of this within you, it should be uncovered, faced, and transcended. Else you cannot progress, and your journey will turn aside into paths motivated by greed and the desire for personal gratification. I can accompany you into the heart of the lands adventurous and open the door to other ways and other destinies. So let's see what your path card is. This doesn't matter if it's upside down or not. So you got the honored path. Let me move these over. You got the honored path, which is Saras. Its aspect is achievement. Its qualities are completion, transfiguration, and accomplishment. Saras is one of those most mysterious places mentioned in the medieval Grail romances. Sir Thomas Malory calls it the spiritual place, and it becomes the home not only of Galahad, Percival, and Bors at the end of their quest, but the earthly home of the Grail, which was enshrined there in a glorious temple. Now, my question is, out of these 5 sections, which would you like to hear? General, work and creativity, love and relationships, well-being, or well-being and inspiration? Because there's 5 different categories that you can choose from. I think 5. No, 4. 4 categories you can choose from. Stop showing on screen there. The last one, well-being and inspiration. Gotcha. No matter how high the goals you have set yourself, there is always the right amount of time to reach them. Do not seek to rush or count the days and hours you have left, but accept the dignity of life lived to the full and aspirations undertaken with wisdom and foresight. And then your challenger card is Dindrain. I think that's how it's pronounced. Let me find her. She's at the beginning of the book. Towards the beginning, I should say. Where the fuck? There she is. Okay. Her aspects are sacrifice. Her qualities are feminine wisdom, simplicity, honesty, truth, and dedication. As your challenger, since she is in the Saras position, her challenger question is, how do your skills serve your community? And that, my friends... Oh, I forgot to do my disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. Do not use this as a true reading. I just do it for entertainment. You can take it how you will. But that is your reading. Let me take a picture so I can send it on the Discord. Let's get my phone. Oh, it's hiding under the box. Alright, and since we are at an ad break, I will take this moment to... Oop, let me not have that blocking the way. I will take this moment to go relieve myself in the bathroom and get myself some water. And we will be right back. I will put some words on stream for anyone that wants to, like, play a game and while we're gone, but give me a moment here. I gotta put this bad boy back. Alright, let me, where is it? Words on stream. I'm gonna put that, good job on the words on stream. I have some chips and queso, so I'm gonna be chewing on this for a bit, but much appreciated. Not me almost pouring an entire bowl of queso into my keyboard. Oh my god, only I could do that. I literally picked it up and I almost dropped it in my keyboard. Oh my god, that would have been a nightmare. I'd have been smelling cheese for weeks. Ugh. Alright. Let's see. I want a different green. Where is... Not that one. No, not that one. That one's dried out. No. That's not gonna work. That's not green. That works. But welcome back. Thank you for sitting through the ads, everyone. I appreciate it. I know they can be unbearable sometimes. What's everyone got planned for the rest of the week? I know I'm gonna potentially be going on a train trip. Well, I'm hoping my mom can pay for my ticket because I don't necessarily have the funds for it. I really need to get better about not spending so much money. Because I feel like a lot of the time my issue is that I realize I have money and then it's like, oh, this is how much I get to spend, not versus this is how much I need to save type of thing. But I'm getting better about it, I feel, because, like, normally I'm, like, already down to, like, $20, and I still have quite a bit in my account, so I think I'm doing good in that regard. Because I only get so much a month with my, benefits. So I kind of have to be cautious of what I'm spending it on, per se. Especially because now I'm gonna have to start paying my student loans back, so I can't really spend anything on like the extras. Which, surprisingly, the payments aren't that as much as I thought they were gonna be. It's only gonna cost me about 160 per month. Just means I won't be able to do extra things. But I'm fine with that as long as I can pay that off. Ooh, excuse me. Can you see the... Okay. I was like, can you see the coloring book? Because I'm kind of just like leaning on it. I tried to angle my camera in a way that you'd be able to see it. I love this webcam so much. It has been such a good purchase. I'm probably gonna get a second one if I can, so y'all can see my face when I do my coloring streams. Because it kind of just feels weird not being able to see my face and only the page. Alright, I was in the middle of coloring the sky, so let's go back to coloring the sky. I think it was this blue that I was using. Bing shelling. Oh, so interesting news. There is Vine is potentially coming back as an app called Divine that I recently found out, and they're gonna have a bunch of previously archived vines up on the platform. But it'll run much like Vine did back in the day, which will be interesting to see all like the previously archived vines make a resurgence. Honestly, I'm hoping it becomes like the replacement of TikTok, because I feel like TikTok is just really bad with how they manage things. I'm super excited. I'm hoping like it's better than TikTok. So I feel like a lot of people just rot on TikTok. Me not included in that, because thankfully I don't really watch TikTok. I after the Tide Pod challenge shit, I was like, no, not for me. Was when it really started going downhill. I got also a few games that are going on my wish list that I was recommended in terms of medieval core type games that I can't wait to play on stream. Because this is a medieval core channel, or at least I try to make it a medieval core if I can. I'm also excited to show you guys something I've been working on. It's just a small thing right now, and it'll probably, when I get more clips put together, we'll have more like variety. But I am putting together a channel trailer for when you come to my channel to like check me out. It's gonna have some of my clips play, and I can also use it for when people raid in, they can just see like a quick little snippet of me. I've been messing around with a new video editing software that I was recommended by a friend. Which honestly, bomb ass, like shout out, cause like it's a lot cheaper than what I was going to go with, and it has a lot more stuff available. It's also a lot easier to use too, I feel. Like I feel like I would have lagged a bit on Adobe. But I'm hoping to get some video content out soon as well on my YouTube. Um Stop exposing me, phone. But that's gonna be a lot of fun. Just gonna color that blue because I don't know what that is. Alright, what green do we want to make the grass? I think this one's still good. Oh, perfect. Okay. Do that. I'm surprised we haven't even gotten the first page done. Already been going for quite a while. That's okay though. Hang on, I gotta check something real quick. Mute that. Doesn't look like. Okay. Okay. I'm waiting to see a certain person is gonna be available. Because I want to make sure I don't miss her stream. I'm always about supporting everyone here, which is why I try to like lurk even if I am live myself. Eh, I don't know exactly what that is. Is that like part of the shoe? It looks like it's part of the shoe. I used the wrong pink. Oh well. Uh-oh. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay. Let's see. This is bud green. Actually, this might not be bad for these if this is still good. I like the smell of these markers too. Like, the smell isn't unpleasant. It's like sweet almost. Oh, that's a leaf right there as well. There we go. Alright. I use dark yellow, right? For that? That's not it. There it is. Okay. Oops, wrong thing. Because we're gonna do another sunflower. And I'm thinking for our next coloring page, we'll go to the Witchy Vibes coloring book. Because I much like that one. I forget what yellow I used for that. I think it was this yellow. Yeah, it was this yellow. And then I think it was this brown that we used for the, yeah, for the center. Now the question is, do I wanna... I think for the tops, I'll do terracotta color. For the seed bags. And you know what? We'll do turquoise for the bag. Well, the question is, what color do we do the letters? I think... green. What green? This one's kind of drying out, but we'll do this one. And then... I'm gonna do this purple, this flower purple. This is one of my favorite purple markers that I have. This is very dark. Then do pink. This is pink, right? Yeah. Um. There we go. We got a few more things to color. is dark yellow, this is dark yellow. That's not what I want. Actually, maybe. Let me not die. Okay. The eggs can be blue. And then the bird can also be blue. Oh, that's not the right blue. This is the right? Yeah. There we go. And then I'm gonna do terracotta for the flower pots. Alright, we're almost done with this one. This will be our first page of the stream done. I'll make sure to take a picture of it. For the before and after. Okay. There we go. And then color that. And then what color should the bag be? I think we'll do pastel red. Alright. Get all these back in this bag here. Let's turn it around so y'all can see. First page done. I think we did really well on this one. Let me take a picture of it. Oop, we got a stray marker that decided not to go into the thing. Alright. So this one we're gonna put away. Next, where is it? Where is it? This one. There it is. Found it. We're gonna go with our Witchy Vibes coloring book. I still have to check off some of the ones that I've already done in here, but let's see. I think we will do the cupcake. Ah! Almost dropped my phone. Alright. Let's take a picture of that. Alright, let's get started on the cupcake. That's not the color I'm looking for. This'll do. Sorry, I'm not too yapaholic today. I don't really have too much to talk about. But I'm fine with just vibing to the music and coloring. I feel like when I do these types of streams, I should make like a list of topics to talk about to fill the air so y'all aren't hearing silence half the stream. Cause I don't know about you, but I don't always like tuning into like silence. I like getting to know the person's personality and whatnot. Well, I hope everyone's having a good, chill Thursday. For those of you at work, I hope that you are doing well and that you are not having to deal with problematic people today. This is the last thing you need, especially so close to the weekend, is a typical Karen. Actually liking this coloring so far. Like, this cupcake looks cute. Kind of making me hungry again. Making me want sweets. Now the question is, do we make it a chocolate cupcake or a vanilla cupcake? I might make it a chocolate cupcake if I can. I just gotta find my brown. Yeah, let's make it a chocolate cupcake. I'm not a huge fan of chocolate when it comes to cupcakes, but I don't really have a good marker that would make it look like a vanilla cupcake. You know, that's something I always wondered why they associate vanilla with the color white. Because, like, while the flower is white, a majority of the plant itself is brown. So that, like, makes no sense to me. Because, like, the bean part, like, of the vanilla bean is brown. So, like, why do they make it white? Or, like, a yellowish color. Never understood that. Oh crap. I don't remember the order of the colors on a candy corn. Is it orange at the bottom? I forget. No, orange is in the middle, right? It's like yellow, then orange, and then white at the top. Because it's supposed to look like little vampire teeth. Alright, where's my orange? Let me double check. I gotta see what candy corn looks like. Candy corn. Okay, so I was right. It's yellow, orange, and then white. Okay. Perfect. So the middle part is orange. I always get the order of them wrong. I'm like, is it yellow or orange first? I just want to make sure I get the colors right, you know? Gotta have a canonically correct candy corn. Be a travesty if it wasn't. Where's my yellow? There it is. Perfect. Okay. I think I'm gonna make it like purple for the tin. This is for all my pink and purple lovers out there. I dedicate this drawing, or I should say this picture, to you. I'm not a huge fan of the color pink, but I'll take anything red. I also don't mind purple. Purple's a based color. Alright. And the question is, what do we do for the background color? We could do like a blue or like a turquoise. Um, I'm gonna check my phone here in a minute. Got a text, I think. That's the wrong color. That works. Where's my black marker so I can color in these skull eyes? There we go. Who is texting me? Oh, it's my mom. Oh, thank God. Mm-hmm. Alright. So what I wanted to do for the spider web is like a lighter blue so that like it looks like the spider web but still like you can tell it's the spider web. I think it no, this one's drying out, that's right. Let's try with this one. There we go. Alright. Now, what color do we do the background is my question. I could do like a gray. Like this kind of gray. Might do that. Because I don't use this marker very often. Use the other side. So it's easier to get to the corners. Oh, watch the one time that I decide to use this marker that it's like, no, we're gonna crap out on you. It looks like that's what it's trying to do. Just my mom texted me letting me know she found our family videotapes. Oh, we got ad break in 5 minutes, y'all. I appreciate y'all sitting through the ads. You the true MVPs. People, oh god, I keep talking on my group chat family thread. Ugh. This marker's crapping out on me. My dad talking on the thread. Wonder if we'll do a family movie night tonight. That'd be nice. I miss watching movies with my family. What the? Wonder if the other. Is this about the same shade? Yeah, about the same shade. I'll just have to do it with this. have to color over. Got ads starting here shortly, y'all. See you soon. Ah! Almost done with this coloring page. So annoying having to switch the color of the background because the marker ran out. But that's okay. Alright, we should be back from the ads, y'all. Thank you so much for sitting through them. Much appreciated. We're almost done with this coloring page. We had to switch to a different marker because the current marker that I was using was crapping out on me. Which is most unfortunate, but we got this lovely shade instead. This will be our second page done of the day. Almost there. There we go. Alright, our second page. Oops. Give me a second here. Our second page is done. Let me put these back in the bag. Keep doing that where I take them out. Don't forget to put them back. Alrighty. Our second page is done. Let's take a picture of it. Or just make sure these aren't important messages. Okay, they weren't important. Okay. So that is done. I want to do one from my Cottage Core one now. Let's do these vegetables. Let's take a camera pic. Alright. And let's get started. Do I have my orange? I do. Carrots are really nicely drawn. I'm almost done with all the pages in this book, where I'll be able to mark it as done on my list. It'll be in the Dunzo pile. And I'll make sure to post a VOD or video, I should say, of me flipping through it and showing off each page. Oops, I missed a spot. And I'll make sure to post the pages of the before and afters for in the Discord, um, so that you can all see which ones were completed today on stream. There we go. Now we need. Is this the green that I want? Yes. Oh, I should make sure to. I'll have to find them, but I'll also post the pictures of Bjorn that I drew a while back. I think I still have them on my phone. But yeah, I'll make sure to get those up there as well. There we go. Okay. And then I was gonna do this green for the tomato leaves. Welcome in, Mandy. Thank you for getting your daily joust token. I hope you're feeling good today. Oh, I think mix it up is not working right. Oh well. Aw, 7 stream streak. Look at you. Showing off. No, I'm kidding. We're coloring some vegetables right now. Hope you're having a good Thursday so far. Oh my god, that scared me. Open up the door. I only wanna play a little. Is that better? Can you hear me now? I don't know why my mic was down. Getting ready for your mom. Aw, okay. I hope you have fun. I don't think that's gonna last. No, I don't know if I want pink for the background. Maybe light violet? That'll work. I appreciate the lurk, Mandy. This is a vibrant purple. I like it. Thank you. I appreciate it, half. I love coloring so much. It's so relaxing. This will be the third page we've done for stream. I think maybe I'll do one more page before we raid out to someone. I'm really liking this purple. It's a very nice shade. Alright. This is looking great. Almost done coloring this one. And as I said, I think I'm gonna do like one more page and then we'll see who we can raid out to. I'm not entirely sure who we're gonna raid out to. We might see if there's someone in a similar category. Alright. Let me show off the page. It's actually looking really nice. Looks really tasty. You take a picture real quick. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Oop, oop, oop. I did not mean to do that. Let me do that again. There we go. Okay. Oh, that little speck's gonna bother me. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Let's do one out of my relaxing corner as our last one of the day. Let's see. Ooh, I like this one. I don't really have brown though. How about how about this one? Alright, let's take a picture. Alright, and let us get started. Where is it? Wrong side. There we go. Oopsies. Um. Okay. Where's my terracotta? There it is. Here, this is all the way in. There we go. There we go. Alright. Oh, I colored my hand by accident. We'll do this color. Um, there we go. Okay. There we go. Alright. This an orange pot. There we go. There we go. Oops. There we go. Wrong way. You know what? We'll do the cactus this color. Where's my mint green? I want my mint green. Because this is mint. Alright. Oops. I did not mean to bump the mic. Oh, I think those were flowers. Oops. Oh well. Oh! I dropped my marker. Right. This color for the pot. Okay, and then oops. Do this side. There we go. Let me do the tops in this color. Go. And then do this cut yellow. Alright. And then this one. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it potato brown. There we go. No. This green. Oops. There we go. Ah! Come on, stop it. Stop misbehaving. I love the smell of these markers. It's so much more pleasant than the other set. I don't want to forget what green I'm using up here, so I'm going to use this, or do this part first. Right. No, that's not the right color. Where is it? This it? This is it. And then there we go. Let's color these red. Alright. For the arch, do this color. Oh, we got ads coming here in about 5 minutes, y'all. I appreciate y'all sitting through them, as always. And I will see you when we get back from ads. I'll try not to do too much while y'all are gone. Actually, we'll just do it this color. Y'all. This for the handles. And then I think this color for the flowers. Let's get these cactuses colored in. Right, that guy's colored in. Alright, let's get this colored in. Okay. Mm, this color. Perfect. Okay, where's my orange? Oh. I think this is an orange tree. Alright, ads are starting, y'all. See you soon. It's purple. Um, Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Man, these markers are cold. I can feel the wet coldness off of them. I don't think I'm gonna color the background for this one. I'm gonna ask my parents if we're doing the kebabs tonight, because I'd really like some steak kebabs. I've been craving it. Alright. So the background is done. Question is, what do I do the floor? I guess I could do dark yellow. I do kind of like the dark yellow for the floor. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I know, right? isn't it? This will be my last page, however. Need to go and start preparing for my dinner plans. Welcome in, Anna! Thank you for getting your daily drowse token. I hope your stream went well. Who took the throne? Alright. And then I want to do this blue for the, I guess that works. This is for the ocean. There we go. And then those are mountains, so I need gray. There we go. Um, oh. And then do I have that Manila-y? Where is it? That's not it. Let's try this color. Ah! All my markers are falling. And then... Oops, wrong side. Alright, what color do I want to do the page for this one? I think this color. Oops. Page over here. All right. That. And then let's see if this one still works. Perfect. All right. Let's do this color. All right. Almost done, y'all. Okay, where did I put that? There it is. I missed a spot of the wall here. There we go. Okay, and then alrighty, let me make sure there's nothing else on this one I gotta do. I think we're done. Which means I gotta put all these away. I'll turn it around in a minute so y'all can see it. Just gotta collect all my markers up. Come on, get in there. Behave. There we go. And this goes in there. Come on. No! God damn it. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright. And let me zip these up. Oh, I forgot the picture frame. 1 second. Let me get the picture frame first. I totally forgot about it. I knew I'd forget about this part. Alright, right. Okay. And then... Oops, wrong side. Alright. Ooh. And then... Perfect. Alright. And we... Oh, let me zip this up first. Alright. You know, I should date these too. I just thought about that. Should put the date on them. But this is our last page of the day. And now we're gonna see who we can read out to. Oh, let me first take a picture of this one before I forget. Right. I'm stuck. There we go. Okay. Let's see who we can read out to. Ooh. This person. Let me see what they're doing. They are currently working on an art commission. We're gonna go meet a new friend. Give me a second here to get the raid message up. If you are following, please copy that message. If you are subbed, please copy that message. And I appreciate you all for coming out. And I will see you not next week, but the week after, because I will be away for pet sitting. So we're gonna read out to this new friend. And I will see you all next time. Bye!